When you see her, your heart starts to pound, your palms get sweaty, and your mouth goes dry. If there's a woman in your life that has this effect on you, congratulations, you have a crush. But how do you tell someone you like them? Hi, I'm Melanie, and in this clip, we'll be focusing on how to tell someone you like them in a way that brings results. The key to getting a good reaction is all in the delivery. Knowing what to do and how to say it is crucial, because if you approach it wrong, she might still turn you down even if she's into you. If you don't want that to happen, keep watching for our best tips on how to reveal your feelings to the woman you're into. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel for more videos about dating, love, and relationships. You can also check out our website for a lot more of our proven advice at beyondages.com by clicking on the link above. How to tell someone you like them through actions. Have you ever heard of the old saying, a picture is worth 1,000 words? Well, so is a meaningful gesture. If you want to build attraction between you and your crush, especially if you suspect she doesn't yet reciprocate your feelings, here are some easy, low-pressure ways to do so. Number 1, make eye contact and smile. Looking at your crush and smiling shows interest, pure and simple. Now, obviously, doing it too often is creepy, but if you do it periodically, your crush will notice your heightened interest. Number 2, laugh at her jokes. Laughing at her jokes is also a good way of showing you're interested in her. It's a subtle way of telling her you enjoy her company and appreciate her sense of humor. Number 3, use her name. Using her name, meanwhile, shows courtesy and respect. It also more engages than a simple hi. If you're greeting your crush saying, "Hi, Rebecca, how are you?" is so much more effective in making her feel cared for than, "Hey, how's it going?" Number 4, show pleasure. If you run into each other, don't try to hide that you're pleased to see her. Give her a real and genuine smile that lets her know that seeing her has brightened your day. Number 5, bring her a drink. If your coworkers volunteer together or spend time together in a casual way, learn what her drink preferences are and surprise her with a cup of tea or coffee from her favorite spot. Number 6, use your memory. Making a conscious effort to remember things you've talked about in the past can really show her you care. If, for instance, she told you her brother is sick, ask her how he's doing. Or if she said she was going to a concert or play, ask her if she enjoyed it. When you show interest in her life, she'll be flattered, even if it's subconscious. Number 7, stand close and reach out. Casual touches are also a good way for her to determine if the attraction might be mutual. Start by standing close to her whenever the opportunity arises. That doesn't mean you should be almost on top of her, though. Keeping about a foot of space between you ensures you won't creep her out. Once you're close enough that touching her doesn't seem awkward, go for it. You can casually touch her shoulder or get her attention or touch her forearm where you're emphasizing a point in your conversation. An important part of this is confidence. If you're awkward or hesitant with your touch, it isn't going to feel genuine. If you really struggle with confidence and the initial stages of attracting women, you need to check out our in-depth video course by clicking on the link above. Preparing to tell her now that you've done all you can to build up some chemistry with the lady you like, it's time to tell her how you feel. Let's take a look at some of the best ways to share your feelings with your crush. 1, choose the right moment. Even if you're ready to tell someone you like them, just blurting it out is never a good idea. Choose your moment carefully. Pick a time when there aren't other distractions around you and you don't have to worry about being interrupted. Number 2, don't be dramatic. Even if you're nervous about revealing your true feelings, don't make it into a big deal. That can lead to a lot of awkwardness, especially if your feelings catch your crush off guard. Just remember, no matter what her response is, life will go on, with or without her, and you'll be fine either way. How to tell your crush you like her. Now the question arises, what exactly should you do when you're finally ready to express how you feel? Number 1, telling her in person. This is almost always the way to go when revealing your feelings to your crush. Not only does it convey confidence and maturity, but you'll also get to see her reaction. And that can really help you know where she stands. Number 2, telling her by text. While we don't normally recommend telling her through text, it may be your best option if you're extremely shy or are over-the-top nervous. The advantage of texting is that you don't have to worry about how you look and you can think over what you want to say. It also doesn't put her on the spot. The one downside, though, it may take a while for her to respond. But hey, it might help her realize that she'd be open to dating you. What to say to someone you like. The moment of truth. Here are a few tips for finally telling your crush that you're into her. Number 1, rehearsing is a good idea. If you want to make sure you don't blurt out something embarrassing when revealing your feelings, you can prepare ahead of time. You don't need to stand in front of the mirror or give a speech or anything like that. Just think over what you want to say so you're not tongue-tied or stammering when the moment comes. Number 2, keep it casual. This is not the time to declare your love for her or even say, I really like you. Both can be pretty awkward, especially if she hasn't thought of you in that way before. Instead, simply ask her out. An invitation to dinner will be much better received than a promise of your underlying devotion. Just make sure she knows you're not asking her to hang out with you. She needs to know it's an actual date. Preparing for the reaction when you ask her out. Generally, things can go one of 2 ways. 1, if she says yes. If your crush accepts your invitation, make sure you lock it down right away. If you leave your plans up in the air, there's a good chance your date will never happen. Agree on a specific day and time and make sure you get her number so you can stay in touch. Number 2, if she says no. If she rejects you, accept it with good grace. How you react shows what kind of person you are, and if you take her rejection well, she may even rethink her decision down the line. If you act like a jerk, that will never happen. That doesn't mean you should wait around in case she does change her mind, though. Move on. There are plenty of other women to ask out. So get out there and see what life has in store. When you decide to tell someone you like them, it can feel like you're at a huge turning point in your life. However, if you find the right setting to do it, things may turn out really well for you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe to Beyond Ages for more practical videos on how to navigate your love life. Also, check out our website at beyondages.com by clicking on the link above. Thanks, guys.